Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm Brooke if you're new here, and today we're going to be tier ranking every Barbie movie. So, well, at least I hope it's every Barbie movie. So I went on like the tier ranking thing, and then I just found like a random template. So if I'm missing any of the Barbie movies, I'm sorry about that, but if you really want to know my rating of it, I can type it down in the comments if you tell me which movie I'm missing. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. So yeah, for the first movie, we have Island Princess, and I actually never watched that one, but if I was to give it a ranking, I feel like I would give it a meh. Like, I feel like I wouldn't like it that much, like if I did actually watch the movie, because I've seen like clips from it, and I don't know. And then the next one is Magic of the Rainbow, which I actually have never heard of this Barbie movie, so if you know like what that movie's about, let me know down in the comments, because I literally never heard about it. I'm gonna look it up after I'm done making this, but obviously never watch. But I feel like, I don't know, like, because I've never heard anything about it, I feel like it would either be a meh or a slay. Maybe a slay, just based on like the name, a slay maybe. And then next we have Mariposa. I never watched that one. I didn't even know there was one before, like the fairy princess one. Like, I didn't realize there was like a whole like fairy like movies. Like, there was like a whole like, I don't know, bunch of them. Like, I didn't realize that, so I never watched that one. And I don't really like the fairy ones like that much, so I feel like I would put it in meh if I were to rate it. And then we have Mariposa Fairy Princess, and that one's in a meh, and I just recently watched that one, and like I said, I just don't know what it is, but I don't like the like fairy ones that much. They're not really my favorite ones. And then next we have Mermaid Tale 2, and I put that one in a slay. I just really like the plot line, and I like Kylie's character a lot, actually. I don't know, she's like my favorite character. And then we have the Nutcracker, which I never watched. I feel like I would put it in a slay though, just because the Nutcracker has been like always one of my favorite stories. And then we have Pearl Princess, which I put in meh. I also recently just watched that one again. It's not as good as Mermaid Tale. Like, I do like the mermaid style movies. It's just not as good as Mermaid Tale, you know? And then we have the Pegasus movie, which I also put in meh. I haven't watched that one in a really long time, so like maybe it's better than I remember, but I don't know. Anyway, and then we have Pink Shoes, which I also put in meh. And like I also haven't watched that one in a really long time, so maybe that one's better, but I don't know. Just from what I remember, I don't like it that much. Ponytail, a slay. I don't hear like anyone talk about that one, but I don't know what it is. I just really like that movie. I like the animation style, honestly. Like, it's like the newer version, like the newer animation style, but I do like it a lot. And I like how it's not just like Barbie, but like I don't know, it like talks about like her sisters are like more involved in the movie compared to like the other ones. So yeah, I like that aspect of it. And then next we have Princess Popstar, and I find that one top tier. And I feel like a lot of people would disagree on that, but it just like, that movie's just like special to me because I would just like rewatch it for like days and days on end, like when I was younger in elementary. That's why it's like a special movie to me. So yeah, I don't know. Anyway, next we have the first Mermaid Tale movie, and I feel like this is also going to cause some controversy, but I give that one a meh. I don't know what it is. I like the second one more. I don't know, because I rewatched them both recently, and I did enjoy the second one more. I don't know why. I feel like it's less of a meh than Pearl Princess is. Like, it's kind of like a step above Pearl Princess. It's in between meh and slay, basically. And then we have Puppy Chase, and I never watched that one. I feel like it would be in the meh category. I don't know. I just, like, I never really watched, like, any of the new Barbie movies because I feel like they're not, like, targeted, like, towards me. Like, they're targeted towards, like, younger kids, whereas, like, our generation of Barbie was targeted towards us. That's why if we, like, watch the new movies, we probably wouldn't like them as much. And the new movies I have watched, I didn't really like anyway, so. And then we have Rapunzel, which I also never watched that one, which is crazy because I feel like that's like one of the most basic Barbie movies that like everyone watches. But I feel like I would put it in a sleigh because I love the story of Rapunzel. And I've seen clips of that one, and it just looks like a really good movie. So, and then we have Princess Power, and I do not like that one at all. Like, the idea of her having superpowers is just great and all. I don't really like the animation style and just like the story in general. Like, I don't like it. Okay. And then we have the Three Musketeers, which is obviously a sleigh. I don't know what it is about that movie. I feel like it's just like a classic Barbie movie that like everybody loves. But I wouldn't put it in top tier because top tier is like my favorite ones. And I wouldn't say Three Musketeers is like a favorite, but it is like super duper good. It's kind of like in between top tier and sleigh. Like, it's a step above like the other ones I put in sleigh, but it's not exactly like my favorite, so it's not top tier. And then we have Princess and the Pauper, which obviously goes in top tier. That's literally like the best Barbie movie ever. You cannot tell me it's not. Literally, I've never met anyone that does not like Princess and the Pauper that watches Barbie movies. Because it's just so good. Like, literally. Like, the songs, the plot line, it's just... And I feel like that's why a lot of people don't like Princess and the Popstar, because it has a similar plot to Princess and the Popstar. It's like basically like retelling of it, except as a princess and a pop star instead of a princess and a pauper. But obviously I prefer Princess and the Pauper, but yeah. Anyway. And then we have this like random one that I've never seen, and I can't like quite read what like the title is, and I put in a never watch, and I've never seen any before. So comment down below if you've ever seen this movie or like what it is, because I've literally never seen it before. And I couldn't read what the title said, and I even like zoomed in and everything, so let me know. And then we have Rock and Royals, and I really didn't like it. I didn't vibe with the movie, which is kind of surprising since I like Princess and the Pauper so much. I don't know what it is I didn't like. I just didn't like it. And then we have Fairy Secret, and I put this in meh. I remember loving it. Like, I only watched it once when I was younger, and I remember loving it a lot. But I feel like if I watch it back now, I wouldn't like it as much. Because like I said, I don't really like the fairy movies that much. So, I don't know. Anyway, next we have Swan Lake. I cannot speak. And I never watched it. But I feel like I would put it in a sleigh because I do remember like in the pink shoes, I think the Swan Lake part was like my favorite part of the movie. So that's why I feel like it would be a sleigh for me. Like, I would really enjoy it. And then next we have Video Game Hero, and I hate that movie so much. I can see how kids like nowadays like it, but like for my generation, no. And then we have Secret Door, which is a meh. I also used to really like that one when I was younger. But just like I rewatched it like maybe like 2 or 3 months ago, and I just didn't vibe with it like I used to. So I feel like it's a good movie for like younger generations though, because I watched it with my sister and she really liked it. So I don't know. And then next we have Diamond Castle, which is top freaking tier. The songs, I am connected, protected. Anyway, that's my favorite Barbie song ever. Let me tell you, I love that song so freaking much. It's just so good. And that was like my favorite movie, like for the longest time. And I don't know, that movie's also just so special to me. I love that one so much. Yeah. And then we have Christmas Carol, which is a sleigh. It's kind of in between sleigh and top tier, like Three Musketeers, because it's not exactly my favorite, but it's like higher than a sleigh. It's like my favorite retelling of Christmas Carol. That's why it's like rated so high. I just feel like it's like really, really good. And I like the animation style, and yeah. And then we have Fashion Fairy Tale, which I also recently rewatched this one, and it's a sleigh. I don't know how I feel about like the animation style though. Like, I don't know. And like the weird transitions that they have, like they're not like smooth like the other movies. That's also what I didn't like about that one as much. Then Spy Squad, which I feel like this is unpopular, but I give it a sleigh. It's like one of the best like newer made Barbie movies. I only watched it like one time, but I really, really liked it a lot actually. And then we have Starlight. Adventures of Starlight or something like that, and I never watched that one. I feel like it would probably go in worst ever. Like, I feel like I would not enjoy it at all. And then we have Princess Charm School, which is obviously top tier. I feel like Princess Charm School is like everyone my age like grew up with that movie. Like, every girl my age has definitely watched Princess Charm School at least once. Like, maybe not like any of the other Barbie movies, but like Princess Charm School, I feel like is the one that like everyone watch, you know? I don't know. That was just like peak Barbie. Like, Princess Charm School was like the peak of like Barbie movies. And then we have Perfect Christmas, and I give that one a meh. It is just nearly not as good as Christmas Carol, and yeah, I don't really have anything much to say about it. I haven't watched it since like last Christmas, so I honestly don't really remember what the plot is, to be honest. So, I don't know. And then we have Barbie Diaries, and I've never watched that, but I feel like I would put it in worst ever just because the animation in it is just like really bad, and I just feel like I wouldn't really like it that much. Just from like what I've seen, like from the movie, like clips. And then we have Dolphin Magic, never watched. I feel like this would go in meh, just because, like, I don't know, like dolphin / like mermaid movies I tend to like of Barbie, so I feel like it would go in meh. And then we have Fairytopia, and I feel like I'm gonna get a lot of hate for this, but I put it in worst ever because, okay, I know people love Bibble. I don't know what it is about that movie that I just don't like. I just can't put my finger on it, but I just refuse to watch it. Like, whenever I'm doing like Barbie movie rewatches, I just like, I don't like it. Like, I don't know. Like, Bibble's great, and I know everyone loves Bibble. That's like everyone's favorite Barbie sidekick, but I don't know. I'm sorry, okay? I'm really sorry. And then we have I can't speak. Mermaidia. And I never watched that one. Funny enough, though, like, when I was ranking this, I feel like I have seen it, like, maybe, but, like, I don't remember anything about it. Like, I don't know, though, if I, like, actually watched it, but I feel like it would be in Slay, just because I tend to really like the mermaid movies. I feel like it would go in Slay. And then we have 12 Dancing Princesses, and I feel like it's a crime that I have never watched this one, because along with Princess and the Pauper, everyone always says that it's so good and like top tier. So like I really want to buy it like from Amazon and watch it, because I feel like I would enjoy it a lot. I feel like it would go in top tier if I watched it, just based on like the clips I've seen and like everything everyone says about it. I feel like I would love it. And then we have Puppy Adventure, which I put in a meh. I don't know. I honestly don't really remember the plot. I think like the puppies get lost or something like that. I don't know. I can see how like younger generations would like it, like I said, but for like longtime Barbie watchers like me, Then we have Thumbelina. I almost said Fumbelina, jeez, which I never watched. But I feel like it would go in meh, just because it's another fairy movie. And yeah, so those are all of the rankings I have, but I feel like I would give some honorable mentions and talk about Barbie Life in the Dream House, which is obviously top tier. If you don't like Barbie Life in the Dream House, we cannot be friends, okay? Raquel is the best character. You can't tell me she's not. I just like rewatched that series with my sister, and I literally love it so much. Like, I could rewatch it 20 times. Like, the humor in it is just so funny to me. Raquel just like makes the whole show, and then in that show, like. And then I also thought I would talk about like the Barbie movie that recently came out. I feel like it would go into a slay category, like, just because like the message in it was like really important, but it like doesn't have like the vibe of any of the Barbie movies really. But yeah, I don't know. It also just wasn't really what I was expecting. I feel like it's in between slay and meh. But like the message like of the story was top tier. But like the movie itself probably goes in between like slay and meh for me, honestly. But yeah, that's it for today's video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed, and be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'm thinking about doing a video where I rank like every Barbie song. So if you guys want to see that, let me know. Or like ranking every like like Barbie's sidekick, or just like like any Barbie video ideas you guys want me to do, let me know, because I'll honestly do them. Because I love talking about Barbie movies, let's be real. So yeah, I'm thinking either Barbie songs or Barbie sidekick, so let me know if you guys want to see those. And yeah, I love you guys so much, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!